This is Angela Huffmon with Straight Talk About Management. Today I'm going to talk to you about, are you an engaged boss? Many times we talk about engagement, we're talking about employees. And so this time we're going to talk about being an engaged boss. As a manager, you directly affect what happens with your corporation, whether your corporation has a good year or a bad year. And that is reflected upon how you are engaged with your employees. So it's very important that you care about your employees and take care of them. So we're going to talk today about how to be an engaged boss. As an engaged boss, it is very important that you bond with your employees, that you be actively involved with them. In fact, in Gallup survey showed that engaged employees actually stated that their relationship with their boss was what they felt was critical to their success at work. So you actually directly affect the sales and the bottom line of your corporation. So be actively involved with your employees, bond with them, make sure they have all the resources, make sure that you're available to them. That is what is crucial to yours and their success. As an engaged boss, you need to really care about your employees. Now this seems a little bit touchy-feely for a lot of management staff, and I know that this is not exactly what's normally talked about in the boardroom, but the truth is employees stay with their companies longer when they know or feel that their boss really cares about them. This means that if you see one of your employees and they seem like their productivity is lacking a little bit, pull them aside and tell them you really want to know what you can do to help them, or if there's anything that can be done to help them, that you're concerned about them, not just your bottom line. Employees want to be in an environment that they feel comfortable, they feel cared about, and they really feel like the company really invests in their success. So if you show your employees that you really care about their success and about their well-being, they will stay with you longer. So here are the traits to be an engaged boss. Number one, you need to be responsive. If your team, any member of your team has questions, you need to be able to go get those questions and give them back to your employee in a timely manner. Be available. What that means is that if you have team members that need you, you need to be around and available to speak with them. I remember a salesperson who always complained her manager was never around when she was in the middle of a sales process and had a question. She would call him at his home office, she would call him on a cell, he was never around. So that gave her the signal that she felt he didn't care about her or her success. So be available to your team. Number three, communicate feedback often with your team. Frequent feedback is what your team needs, good and bad. That encourages them and helps them to get better. Every now and then it's going to happen, expect it. Your team members are going to make mistakes, and you need to be there to help encourage them, as well as give them instructions as far as what they can do better next time and how they can fix the current problem. So make sure you do that with patience, and you will be a more engaged boss. Number five, trust your employees. Make sure you don't micromanage them, because that sends the message that you don't trust them or their work, or that they're going to do a good job. Trust that they're really trying to do their best work. And number six, be decisive. If you're wavering, you never can really make a decision, then that erodes the confidence that your employees have in you. So as long as you are really engaged with your employees, you know them, you know their work, you know your industry, you know what you're trying to accomplish, you can make good decisions. And number seven, make sure you get involved when your employees are having a conflict. Don't be the kind to see, let's just let them figure it out on their own. Sometimes they can't. They need a more authority figure to help work out any kind of employee conflicts. If you're engaged, you will have fewer of the employee conflicts as well. So being an engaged boss means you are actively involved with your team, your department, and your company, and everyone will be the better for it.